Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go. Right out of the gate on this Wednesday. Again, hopefully your Wednesday morning is off to a good start. Refreshingly cool out the door this morning. In fact, we were enjoying a lot of 50s and 60s. We'll look at those morning lows coming up, but that very pleasant start to the morning is going to set us up for a pretty good looking afternoon. I think you're going to like this here with a lot of sunshine out there today. Lower to mid 80s for daytime highs here in the Metroplex, and the winds, they do remain light as we go through the day as well. But changes are on the way. I'm tracking our next cold front that's going to be inbound, along with some increasing humidity beginning tomorrow, Thursday, and that will spell the opportunity of rain, storms, and what appears to be now a hit of severe weather in the forecast as well. That's for Friday, so I've got those details coming up. But again, let's enjoy what we had out there this morning. Take a look at this here, especially for, well, the middle part of May. 50s around the area, some 60s. Again, yes, it was refreshingly, it's almost a tongue twister there, refreshingly cool start to the morning. And again, the other piece of that was there just simply put was not a lot of humidity around the area. So radar relatively quiet this morning, right? Not a lot going on. You can see the cold front that came through our area took all the humidity with it. It is now draped along the Gulf Coast. Humidity on the south side of that. Again, the humidity for tomorrow, Thursday, does begin to return. But what I'm going to be watching as we go through this afternoon, today, Wednesday, and then again also tomorrow, Thursday, it's out here in our Texas Panhandle. Rain and storms will develop, and there's an outside opportunity. Some of those may approach our northwestern counties. Again, we'll talk more about that coming up. But outside of that, I'm watching our next true weather maker, and as it turns out, it is actually up in the prairies here. The prairies of Canada. You can see the little blue line. That's the cold front associated with it. So that storm system, though, it's not going to dive straight south into the southern plains. In fact, it's going to move out into the Midwest. But that cold front, the blue line, again, that will extend all the way in to parts of North Texas. So it'll be arriving very slow on Friday. And that cold front, again, will be the focus of rain, storms, and what appears to be now some severe weather as well. But as we go through today, again, we're just going to kind of walk you through this now step by step. Today, Wednesday, the opportunity of severe weather in our Texas Panhandle. It'll also be there for tomorrow, Thursday as well. But this is the reason why you can see rain and storms develop out there. And again, the reason why this is important for us here in North Texas as we get into very late tonight, talking about early Thursday morning. Could some of that activity be approaching our northwestern counties? Right now for Thursday morning, the data keeps everything up in Oklahoma, not in North Texas. But then as we do this again Thursday night and a very early Friday morning, there may be a more likely opportunity of some of that activity approaching our northwestern counties. And then again, you can see off to the north, the weather gathering there. Of course, that would be the front that arrives as we go through the day on Friday. And again, for Friday evening, Friday night, giving us a more likely opportunity of rain and storms. So because of that, for Friday, the Storm Prediction Center highlighting most of North Texas here in the red. Again, the main concern would be an opportunity of hail, wind, but again, a tornado warning or two on Friday, simply put, just cannot be rolled out. Here's a quick peek at the model. We're too far out for high res data, so this isn't overly high res, but you get the point, right? There is an opportunity, a broken line there of rain and storms. Again, as we go over the next 12 hours or so, we'll begin to get some high res data in, and again, we'll be able to give you a better peek at what we can expect as we go through again late Friday afternoon into the evening. 80s daytime highs here. In fact, a few locations out to the west, maybe approaching the mid-upper 80s to right around 90. Again, this would be your Wednesday evening here. Temperatures easing down through the 70s, fair skies, light winds. Again, definitely an enjoyable evening. Maybe making plans to get out on the patio this evening. That would sound good. Overnight lows here, 50s and some 60s. Again, we're quiet overnight, and the humidity for one more night does remain fairly low. And then as we get into tomorrow, Thursday, with the southerly wind redeveloping, the humidity tomorrow, it will begin to increase as we go through the day. Again, daytime highs here generally back in the mid to upper 80s to right around 90 out in our western counties. And that will be the theme as we go forward in time. More humid after today. And then again, here comes that front as we get into Friday, putting it at a fairly likely opportunity. Friday afternoon, Friday evening, rain, storms, severe weather possible there. And then a great looking weekend. Less humid this weekend, highs in the 80s. And then the humidity builds back in next week with highs in the mid to upper 80s. And another possible rain and storm chance by the following Wednesday and Thursday. A lot going on, more coming up.